I would like to present to you my second bar mitzvah. And you may ask, why am I having a second bar mitzvah? It says in Psalm 90 that our lifespan is 70 years. And after we live past 70 years, we start a second life. And so I'm 13 years old. And that's why I'm getting bar mitzvahed today. And here is the result of my second bar mitzvah. Thank you.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech olam asher borcha b'nviim tovim v'ratzav b'nivreihem adnemarim b'emet. Baruch atah Adonai habocher b'torah uv'Moshe avdo uv'Yisrael amo u'nvi'ei ha'emet v'tzedek. Rani v'simchi b'tzion ki hini v'shakanti b'tokek num Adonai v'nilvu goyim rabim el Adonai bayom hahu v'hayo li liam v'shakanti b'tokek v'yadat ki Adonai tzvaot sholachani elayek v'nachal Adonai et Yehuda el kol al admat hakodesh uvar od b'Yerushalayim haskol basar mipnei Adonai ki neor mimon kadsho vayareni et Yehoshua hakohen hagadol omed lifnei malak Adonai v'hasatan omed al yamino l'sitno vayomer Adonai el hasatan yigar Adonai b'cha hasatan v'yigar Adonai b'cha habocher b'Yerushalayim halo ze ud mutzal me'esh v'Yehoshua haya lavush bagadim tzoim vayomer lifnei hamalak vayaan vayomer el haomdim lefanav lemor haseru habagadim hatzoim me'alav vayomer elav rei hevarti me'elehach avonecha v'chalbesh otach machal zot vayomer yashemu sanif tahor al rosho vayasimu hatzanif hatahor al rosho vayalabishu bagadim umalak Adonai omed vayaan malak Adonai b'Yehoshua lemor ki amar Adonai sefaot im bidrachei telach va'im et mishparti tishmor v'gam ata tadim et beiti v'gam tishmor et hatzera v'natati lacha malachim bein ha'omdim ha'eleh Shamana Yoshua akohen hagadol ata v'reyecha hayoshvim lefanecha ki anshe mofet hama ki hini mefet et avdi semach ki hine ha'even asher natati lifnei Yoshua al even achad shiva einayim hini mefeteach petucha num Adonai tzvaot umashte et avon ha'eretz hahi bayom echad bayom hahu num Adonai tzvaot tikru ish l'reyehu el tachat gaven v'el tachat tena vayashav hamalak adover bi va'itreni kish asher ye'or mishnarto vayomer elai ma ata roeh vayomer re'iti vahine menotrat sachav kula v'gula al rosha v'shiva nerosecha aleha shiva v'shiva mutzakot l'nerot asher al rosha ushnayim satim aleha echod mimin hagula v'echod al shemola vayaan vayomer el hamalak adover bi lemoa ma ela adoni vayaan hamalak adover bi vayomer elai halo yata ma hama ele vayomer lo adoni vayaan vayomer elai lemoa ze devar adonai el Zerubbabel lemor lo v'chayil v'lo hakoach ki im baruchi amar Adonai Tzevaot mi'ata har hagadol lifnei Zerubbabel limeshor v'hotzi et ha'even harosha tishuot hein la Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam sur kol ha'amim sadik b'kol ha'davarot ha'el ha'neman ha'omer v'osei hamdaber umkayem shekol devarav emet v'sedek v'ne'eman atah hu Adonai Eloheinu v'ne'emanim devarecha devar echad midvar devarecha achor lo yashuv rekam ki el melech ne'eman v'rakaman atah baruch atah Adonai ha'el ha'ne'eman b'kol devarav rachem al Tzion ki hi beit hayenu v'luvav nefesh toshia b'mheira v'yamenu baruch atah Adonai Misameach Tzion B'vanecha Samheinu Adonai Eloheinu B'Eliyahu Hanavi Avdecha Umalkut David Moshiachka B'mheirav Yavo V'yal Al Kiso Lo Yashav Ze V'lo Yinhalu Od Ha'erim Et Kavodo ki v'sham kachecha nishbarta lo shalo yikba neiro leolam vo'ed baruch atah Adonai magen David al haTorah v'al avodah v'al hanviim v'al yom haShabbat hazeh shenatat lanu Adonai Eloheinu likdusha v'lim nucha lekavod ultiferet al hakol Adonai Eloheinu anaknu modim lak umvarchim otak yitbarak shimcha b'fi kol chai tamid leolam va'ed baruch atah Adonai mikadesh ha-Shabbat.
I want to thank you all for being here today, especially my wife Rana, my daughters Ruthie and Betty, their husbands Robert and Michael, and my special grandchildren Nathan, Samuel Ray, Raina Dora, Rose Natanya, and Max Isaac. And also special thanks to Rabbi Andini Shiner and Rabbi Rice for their encouragement And a special thank you to Rabbi Label Shmotkin for helping me and assisting me in being able to do this Haftorah. And a special thank you to God for me being here today. Because I thank God for my existence. Think of this. What say did we have in who our grandparents would be or our parents would be? Through God's blessings and divine providence, that's why we are all here today to celebrate my second bar mitzvah. Back in the early 1900s, in 1905, 1907, 1909, Jewish teenagers left their homes in Romania, in Galicia in Poland, in Russia, in Lithuania, in the Austrian-Hungarian Empire. These teenagers said goodbye to their parents and grandparents, to their brothers and sisters, and the rest of their family and friends, not ever knowing if they would see them again. And they sailed to America. They sailed on what we call tramp steamers. And they were on the ocean for 10 days, 12 days. And they came to America. And the government didn't give them anything. They had to work. And they worked. And they grew up. And they got married, and they had children, and those children grew up and got married and had children. And I am one of those children, just as I'm sure you all are too. Because had these teenagers stayed behind and lived where they were living 30 years later, most of them would have been murdered by the Nazis, as were many of their family, many of their friends were murdered by the Nazis. They had stayed behind. They didn't come to America. And so, I wouldn't be here had those teenagers not come to America. And how many of us would have had the courage to leave our family, say goodbye to our parents when we were teenagers and come to a strange country? So, divine providence decided who would leave and who wouldn't. Yes, we have free will. But the free will is also guided by God. Again, did I choose my special daughters and their wonderful husbands and my special grandchildren? Even meeting my wife Rana was divine providence, because the probability of us meeting was multiple millions to one. No exaggeration. So we're gathered here today, all through the blessings from Hashem and His divine providence. And again, I thank you all for being here and celebrating my second bar mitzvah with me. Thank you, thank you, thank you.